And work. Now you're going to work too. It's just a little different kind of work this week.
Very much. He'll let it take care of my voice.
In Haiti, it looks like maybe we're looking forward to some payola that's going to be required here. Customs is holding us up and not letting us go through until we go through some red tape, which probably means some cash. Okay, we're being loaded up, our personal effects, but all the medication, 12 big cartons, cases of it, has been confiscated by the government. But our personal belongings have been released.
That group that came in. That's what that van thing was. You notice they didn't go through anything, they just walked right into VIP.
Thank you. Cool.
The room. And a very nice veranda. And we've just arrived, so we're fascinated and we're taking pictures, okay?
Received our medicine. The last conversation that Gerard had tonight was that we could go out tomorrow and get it. The guy that he talked to said if you'll come tomorrow, I'll get it to you. Also, the deputy director of customs at Port-au-Prince, Roro did a wedding for him about 2 months ago. So Roro is going to his house tonight and see what we can get done, okay? So our prayer needs to be that Roro or Gerard tomorrow will be able to get the medicine out of customs without any hassle, okay? If that doesn't work, we'll get Dr. Blow to go with us and we'll try to get it out. Second thing is that we have some money to go buy medicine at 4C, Canadian Chemical Company, Canadian Caribbean Chemical Company. So we can go buy additional medicine tomorrow, which we had already planned for, which we did not do until we saw how much came in and how much we're going to need. Now we may need a bunch. We have some money for that, okay? So we are going to be able to do a clinic. We can go ahead and start in the morning with what we have, okay? Then we'll get the medicine from customs as the Lord allows us to do that. We'll go to the Canadian Chemical Company and get what we can there. Okay. Right now, that's all I know.
But so, you can borrow the Florida and Vermox, that needs to be purchased.
Yes, we need to get that in. And we've got some of that already at the church. There's some Vermox there. There's some, yeah.
This is Wall's International Guest Home for missionaries. And we're ready to load up and go on location and meet some sick folks.
Sorry, I have a bad knee now.
So you go straight to the church. Where are you at?
And this is the original Roro Ustache. After 20 years.
Yeah. Bastante.
And little boy, Gerard, all grown up. Diagnosis with an interpreter. This is the triage center. Interpretation required, determination required, and you'll send them to what doctor, what nurse, what need needs to be met. Crowds outside. Wait for the turn. And we have about 300 students in our school, which occupies the lower level. 10 classes, 10 teachers, one Bible school class, one every day.
No, I tell her he was put in there. Just tell her. Hold his head.
And let's see where you can put it on the table here.
They're all watching you. Got your critique sheet, Dad?
What's the anesthesia?
What do you need? Kim, what do you need?
Sharps container. It's a red little square kind of bucket. It's in the very corner over by where the antibiotics are. Container.
area so that it won't hurt its
One of those skills.
Yeah, great.
A former voodoo priestess who's been a Christian about name, but here is a former voodoo princess, and now she's a happy, happy Christian. And there's Gerard holding up this young lady, and it's just exciting to meet her. God bless.
So, can't she?
I'm going to talk.
And then the other
Is this what you want?
Whoa, Nelly.
What is it? Ooh, what am I missing?
The cookout.
Whoa, yeah.
Whoa.
Nothing like everybody oohing and ahhing mine. Wow.
A big black cat.
Basically what it is.
Wow.
We saw a wreck here last year.
Yeah. Right, you didn't see more than one.
Well, we only saw one. I'll tell you what, there was a...
It's Wednesday morning, and another day of medical work at Emmanuel Christian Church. Our medications have not yet arrived. They're still in the hands of the government of Haiti. Wednesday morning, we're hoping to get the medications available. We've been able to have other resources of medications. We're looking forward to another busy day. Looks like there's a line on the outside beginning to form. That means that the building is full on the inside. Emmanuel Christian Church, and this is the school. It's under this section of the building right here. About 300 students down here. Good morning to you. I hope they make you feel real good today. Okay. Good morning to you. Yes. Now my privilege to introduce to you Dr. Bastian, and I have asked him if I could interview him, and he is going to give us a brief description of the medical environment here in Haiti. Dr. Bastian, we thank you.
I thank you. The system of medicine in Haiti is the same as the countries in all over the world. But the difference is on the level, economic level of the population, because the system is not socially there is no social system. So the patient pays when they come in a private consultation. There are some public office that receive the population without money. The principal structure is the Health Department or the Ministry of Health, who is the top of the organization. And after the ministry, there are some organizations that has the Hospital of University of Haiti in Port-au-Prince. There is another Universitary Hospital in Cap-Haïtien and Lecaille. There is some public hospital in the chief town of the country. But the most medical services is in the environment of Port-au-Prince.
I have interrupted Dr. Bastian and asked him to be certain to include a comment about these kind of clinics that are active throughout Haiti. So, Dr. Bastian, if you would continue, please.
Yes. After the round about the situation of health and consultation in Haiti, we can precise there are three levels. There are levels of the state, the public health, there are organization, non-governmental organization, and there are private clinic. This clinic is the same as non-governmental organization. They are a church who offer medical service to the patient who are in necessity. The patient comes with a small contribution. They receive a medical consultation. If you want, you can to see together the medical consultation, and after the people go in pharmacy to receive some medicine. Thank you.
I thank you, Dr. Bastian, and this video will be seen by many of your friends who will be thanking you for your love and praying you for your services. God bless you, Dr. Bastian.
God bless you too. Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to introduce you to Toto. He's the principal of the school.
Hello, I am Toto. I am first member of the Emmanuel Christian Church. I am become Christian since 16 years, and I am the principal of the school since 12 years. At the school we have 8 classes and we have 10 teachers. One of them is the teacher of Bible Institute, and this is a pleasure for me to have you to visit us and to know the right work I do here.
And Toto, how many students do you have in your school?
We have 300 school students at the school. We work every day on Monday to Friday.
Okay.
We start in the morning at 7 o'clock and we leave at 12:30.
Okay, Toto, I'm going to take a picture of your flag.
What?
I'm going to take a picture of your flag.
Flag?
Haitian flag up there.
Okay.
And then
you can.
We see the mountains.
Yes.
The church is on this side with students. And we have another section, and it looks like you're still in the growing process.
Yeah.
So take me and introduce me to your students. Thank you, Toto.
Okay.
Non. Ici, c'est pas le verbe, ça c'est le participe présent. On remplace le verbe de la proposition subordonnée par le participe présent. Mais il faut faire suivre le verbe par une préposition. Eh bien, la préposition en. Eh bien, vous dites la phrase correcte. En entrant, en place.
We just saw the 6th grade, now this is the 7th grade. Smile for us, teacher. Doesn't this look wonderful? Everybody looks so happy. Graders and their teacher. And these boys and girls just may grow up and be Christians, because that's the reason the Haitian Christian outreach is here. And they're in school and getting a good education. And here we are in 1st grade. And they've all got their backpacks. Do they look happy? Yeah.
They want to take your name.
Qui porte une robe blanche? Est-ce que c'est ça? Oui. de liye franj sou li, tan pou eti woso. Nou pa yon moun a ki gen konsey de ti wop ki gen volan Ameriken, nou men moun a gen yon wop franje. E
Boy, what handsome gentlemen. Yes. Now you get to school. Get to your teachers. Hey. Hello there, young man. Just met a German who came to Haiti 50 years ago, and he is helping people see a lot better. So there we are, and we're bringing it up, and I don't think we need glasses. Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Where they're first analyzed, and they either go directly to the pharmacy or they go to one of the doctors. Interpreters necessary for every move of this clinic. Hi there, young man. I understand you have a brother. Your brother's sound asleep. And hi there.
You got it. Oh, I'm so tired.
This is the before and after picture. And of course this is after a hard day. And look at these tired, worn out people who don't even follow their own advice.
He should have took a picture of us last time when we went to the bar. Now he wants a picture.
Yeah. Classic Del Mar. We are bidding the Del Mar community all day long. It's every place.
It is fine.
This is our hotel, or our Walls International, it's a missionary house. And here's the bus we've been running around in, coming home from...
Yes, when you back from it. Yes. Où est la fille,
What time is it, buddy? Let me see in your watch. Oh, it is.
Fingernail. Yes.
I know, but I won't. Can you do that again?
To make me just looking at her.
He's like, give him a hard time.
Tongue. Nasty tongue.
Bitter.
Taste. What?
Bitter.
Bitter.
Hey, you're on the third one. Hey,
Windows.
I kind of said it.
Linda Shade,
Like Tristan.
don't lie, keep going. I didn't hear.
She's a hug. Love.
Friendship.
Here, friendship. Squeeze.
Sweet.
You're done. Embrace. Oh.
Thank you. Who's gonna embrace?
Oh.
Oh, I thought she lost her contract.
She dropped it. She's gonna go back.
But it has nothing to do with winning or losing. It's having fun.
And when the finance board objected, the mayor fired the finance board and hired appointed a new one immediately approved his phony gets the underwriting.
She won't go again, she says. And yet, it probably, by comparison,
It's Thursday morning. The medication has not yet been released by the government. We're having prayer that the $50,000 or $60,000 worth of donated medication will be released from government impounding so that we can meet the needs of these people today.
Mais tout pour que nous parlons, patient. Et tout ça que nous va faire. C'est à partir de l'amour que nous devons faire beaucoup.
Do you see me? Hello, I like you. You're sweet. Yes.
Afflicted with a large fleshy tumor of the web space between his fourth and fifth fingers on his right hand. It feels like a soft tissue tumor called a fibroma. And it's not malignant apparently because of the length of time it has been here. And I see no evidence of local destruction or distant metastasis. So it is a benign growth which is not causing any pain and is probably best treated as an elective surgery in a hospital. It will be easier to remove it without chance of infection.
Is it infection?
This is a game that Delmer plays with the kids, and sometimes, and they always get a joke out of it. They always stick out their tongue with it and use it on their shoulder. This girl was a really good sport.
Okay.
Oh, Delmer, you're such a joke kid.
Introduce you to Tina and Roro. You know Roro. But Tina is going to tell us exactly what she is involved in here, having been a missionary in Haiti for 18 years. And this is exciting. Tell us about it.
We're starting a new sponsorship program here at Emmanuel Christian Church, and we're taking pictures of the kids so that we can help get sponsors so that they can be able to go to school.
Okay, give me a little more information.
All right, the sponsorship helps be able to send the kids to school. They helps buy their food, helps them with books and uniforms, helps pay the teachers, and it's $25 a month.
And we have about how many children here at this Emmanuel school?
It's about
300 students. And approximately how much a month are you going to need to support each student?
$25.
$25. May God bless your effort, and I know He will. Here is the before, and this is the after picture. Do you remember the movies before? And I want you to take a notice of this section right here, and we're going to show this young lady the picture of her surgery of 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I want you to look closely here because it's on the top of the head that we're interested, but we're also interested in that forehead.
Yeah.
Okay.
The forehead, you know, is a brand.
Yes, that's why we got it. This is the pharmacy. Doctors make a prescription. No, let's start at the beginning. Triage makes their diagnosis, sends them either immediately to the pharmacy where the prescriptions are filled, or to the doctors where the doctors analyze and then the prescriptions are filled. These are the pictures being taken of the little boys and girls that you may adopt and support through this school program. And looking over the roof of the school, out to the sea, out over Port-au-Prince, standing on a ledge alongside Emmanuel Christian Church, ministers Roro and Eustache Girard, and quite frankly, about 30 people in total are supported in the ministry of this magnificent work that reaches out and has established other churches, as well as the 600 who attend here, the 300 in the school, the clinics of this sort, and we are just so happy to have been here and share these videos with you. May God bless these efforts as He has and as He will. And as the children leave and go out the gate, they cross through the garbage dump. And over in this area, there are some pigs eating the garbage just behind the wall. And we have a little 16-year-old Haitian, boy or girl? Isn't that precious? And I want you to meet Mama.
Is
3 cheers for the medics.
Or the outskirts of it. You're the only one who don't take. Stop. I was just moving around. Yeah.
Don't get me killed. I tell you, when we get to heaven, I'm going to be a little upset.
Well, I think we're on. Oh! Now turn around.
And in the midst of this problem, the first escaped slave.
I'm just snapper. It can't be gone. I've got to finish this here. Somebody want to go.
Look at the machine gun sticking out of the window. It was just, we ended up taking it back out. Yeah, but oh my gosh.
It's time to eat in Haiti.
It's time to eat in Haiti.
Bow our heads for
Should I be able to see you guys clearly?
Yeah, back up a little more.
Okay. Bugs are biting, Zoma.
Before we begin our devotional period, I'd like for you to get to know some of my beautiful roommates.
He's not so beautiful.
Sure is.
Wait, I need the sugar cane. It'd be like,
I know.
louder, Delaware.
Julius, the Minister of Health, informing him to write a letter to the Director of Customs to let the medicine out. So.
In regard to our medication.
That's mine. That's time to go.
Let my medicine go is the message.
So I've been told. So tomorrow.
Go ahead, sing it.
Out of curiosity, because I'm slightly fascinated by the machinations of Haitian politics. How did we get this letter from the Minister of Religion? What is a Minister of Religion?
Actually, it's called the Minister of Cults. But I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to put that one on you. Cult just meaning cult just being a word that means organization. But there is a ministry of religion, a ministry of cults here, and they watch over supposedly what all the churches do, and license all the churches and all that kind of thing. So the letter states, why did you say why? So they can write to the minister, hey, I'll help. Oh, okay. So the minister, evidently he is telling the minister health, who we are, age,
How do we persuade this gentleman to do that?
He has to get on.
What did you say?
I said that the thought came to me about the parable of the 2 loaves and 5 fishes. And we have stretched what we've had a long way. And it's been enough. And
There's a great Steve Collins on the right, and Dr. Warren on the left. It's 2 great stories, 2 great men of God. Dr. Warren is leaving on Friday morning.
We're just pulling out for looking the food. Later, about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, they come to take that, pulling inside. They're just pulling inside again, you know what I'm saying? But right now he's looking for food, him and the children, they are looking for food, you know? That's big, this is a mom. We got 3. This is a garbage.
And we are about a half a block away from the church, and I wish you could be here to smell it.
You can see the church right now, the church is out down there.
Yes, Ruby just told me that you can just see the church right down here.
The church is...
On Friday morning, and we're going to take a walk down to the church again.
Yeah.
And there's the roof of the schoolhouse, and there's the 2nd floor of the church building. And we're ready to begin our Friday morning approach to the people who have come because they know about the church and they're going to know about the Lord when this is over. There, as we approach this Friday morning in our ministry to give honor to Jesus Christ. Friday morning.
This big house is a hotel, the Christopher Hotel. Okay, the Christopher Hotel. And okay, this side over there is a Avenue Poplar, the Poplar Avenue.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
And there is the High University.
University.
University, okay. And there is over there a big high house.
Big high house,
Yes,
okay.
and it's electricity company.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and if you turn around, that is the area is very crowded with many people, and people live there.
Port-au-Prince.
Port-au-Prince, it's Port-au-Prince. Yes. This yellow house.
The yellow house right in the middle.
Is there you can put someone into the jail.
Ah,
Yes.
that's the jailhouse
Yes,
in Port-au-Prince.
jailhouse, yes. And after that you can see the cathedral.
Oh yes,
This,
the cathedral right through the trees there. That's the cathedral, okay.
again, over there you can see the big boat in the sea. That's
Okay.
Asian marine, Asian.
Haitian Marine.
Haitian
Okay,
Marine.
there's a lot of fishing
Yes,
out there.
Yes.
And right over the hill
yes, yes.
is the presidential palace.
Yes, yes, okay.
Okay. Well, you have given me a beautiful picture here.
Thank
And you have brought me up here just about a block from the church. And you brought me up to your sister's house. Is that right?
Okay.
And your name is John, right?
Oh, okay. All around us.
All around us.
Is Delma 24. Delma 24 is.
Did you say Delmar?
Delma 24, Delma 24.
So this is the area called Delmar.
Yes, okay, here we go.
And that is my name.
All right.
Very nice. I'll see you at church Sunday. Yes, yes. Very good. And this is a little business, okay? And that looks good. And very busy, okay? Very busy. Yes. Hi. Very good. And there's another sweet one. Yes, we like these little ones.
Back there we found a little tiger. Not going to see it.
Just like any kid, he knows what he's playing.
We didn't get the tag. But you know, I tried.
And I was told that I need to get a picture of the kitchen. So we'll carefully come up here. And here we are, taking a picture of where the boys and girls eat their dinner. School children. All right. And so we'll close the door and we'll walk down the very difficult trail and we'll go right back down to the school. So we've had our dinner and we're heading back for school. This little child was paralyzed or had a seizure last night. And I don't know what's going on, but there seemed to be chanting and causing a voodoo prayer vigil over this little child, the mother and evidently the grandmother. The doctors are standing by, not sure what's happening. It seems to be a very critical case. The doctors have been standing around seemingly not knowing what they can do, so this is whatever the decision was. The child had seizures yesterday and just can't seem to stand up. Keeps fainting. Mother panics. This little child's getting a lot of extra care also. And we have a boat on fire out in the harbor.
Jocelyn? Oui. Merci.
Suddenly, it's over, and it's cleanup time. And the clinic is now, once again, being prepared for a worship service.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's all included in the rate.
It's a brand new day in Haiti, and this is Saturday, our day of rest and relaxation. So Haiti, thank you for welcoming us to your sunshine, and we look forward to the activities of this day, whatever they may be. Working hard, pumping up a tire by hand. Big tires, big job.
Viagra?
Pensionville.
Look, that says Viagra.
Where?
Oh,
gosh, I hope you didn't get that on tape.
Gerard, is it like this because it's Saturday? I mean, or is it like this all the time here?
Well, I mean, it is more crowded, but it's almost every day. What kind of rock is it?
All of this.
How'd you like to be the guy at the top with the shovel?
Get by a window next time. Okay, next time.
Beyond these mountains are the Dominican Republic.
Yes.
Across the valley.
Yes, he's good there.
International Airport. Cap Haitian is over in those mountains. We're going to just take a quick span of the coastline of Port-au-Prince, and then we'll come in and try to identify some of the things that we're just trying to learn at this particular point. In the midst of this poverty is the presidential palace.
The green roof is? What's the green roof?
And the National Cemetery
Oh,
and a soccer field. The church is in this general direction right here.
Yeah. Hey.
Bob, do you have my camera? Everybody's taking a picture of that picture, Bob. Yeah, blown up. And then he's just right over there. You know, I saw this really cool thing. I was telling you the other day that they just talked to the dog hunting dog. And he took a poster of the thing. They put the wall, and then they painted a whole frame around it. It's cool. Really cool. I mean, it costs a lot. Framing a picture. I think that's pretty big.
Say, what's the difference between that and where you live?
This mountain is being removed by hand.
Maybe I heard the whole speech about his boss.
See how green it is on the top there?
Yeah.
That's the way it is to me.
I rejoice in this display, which enables me to see the trips that we've taken within the last year and a half. So Galilee Kibbutz, Alaska, 3 years ago. Turkey, 6 weeks ago. Paris.
Do you want one? I can look for one for you. Is it native to or the Caribbean? You haven't seen it in this dance?
I don't think that I've seen that particular one.
And, I know it goes anywhere because I have one or two like that in my house. Wow. But I have no clue.
We have
Coming your way.
I hope I didn't drip it on me.
in Virginia, and actually the first person shot was
To our wonderful experience in the Bible school. And we're taking a look here at 5 classes going on simultaneously. These are all adult classes.
Nous-mêmes, pour nous, nous devons faire un résumé, nous devons faire un parallèle à ça nous va parler. Nous devons faire un point pour ça nous va parler. Pas vrai? C'est que qu'est-ce que ça dit?
This is the famous Ruby. Thank you, Ruby, for all your kindness.
Bible, 200 points pour offrande. C'est normalement on membre de chaque classe pour passer pour accompagner pour nous accompagner présence, une accompagner Bethel et on m'a invité pour passer pour accompagner présence, c'est étoile qui gagne. Et puis pour Bill, c'est Bethel.
Alléluia, Alléluia.
Je vous invite à suivre la conduite du maestro. Vous chantez à votre guise. Mais lorsque je maintiens un rythme, un tempo, je vous invite à le suivre aussi. La tête, ses voix. voix à Moïse, c'est au fait au fils d'Israël. Il ne proteste pas sans cesse. Il ne garde pas sa colère à toujours. Et nous voulons événements, c'est éternel mon Dieu, pays nous, éternel Dieu nous.
Thank you.
village pour nous approcher. Je regarde un peu le monde qui regarde mon Dieu là. Je dis que dans bâti mon Dieu, chanter Young and John. Et moi, je voulais prendre un d'assaut.
Moi, j'ai l'autre tasse toujours.
I found 5 cups in God's cupboard.
Les manées dans garde-manger, bon Dieu, moi, je vois 4 tasses.
In God's cupboard. In the book of Psalms, in the book of Matthew.
Moi, je vois une tasse dans Somme et également dans l'évangile de Matthieu.
Can we all say, the Lord is my shepherd?
Est-ce que nous tous dit l'Éternel est mon berger? On nous dit l'Éternel.
My cup runneth over.
Et ta moyenne est débordée.
My cup runs over because wonderful family, children, grandchildren, and more.
Coupe moyen est débordé, c'est parce que bon Dieu bénit avec bonne famille, petite, et encore là, pile de bagaille.
Do you have joy in your cup?
Est-ce que vous-même, dans le spirituel, vous avez la joie là-dedans ce matin?
Amen. God just keeps blessing and blessing and blessing us all.
Bon Dieu, il bénit, et il bénit nous tous, c'est pas vous, frères et sœurs?
Amen. And do you know how that joy comes out? It comes out in a big smile.
Et joie ça, il sortit dans nous avec un grand sourire.
Would you like to see real joy?
Est-ce que tu as voulu connaître ça que les vraies joies?
Just look at Roro when he smiles. Roro, what happened to that boat? And make sure you use the right word. In an American restaurant, when you go in, sometimes the cup is upside down.
L'entrée dans un restaurant aux États-Unis, en une fois, coupure, il est en bas. Invitation, il est en bas.
And if you want something to drink, for the waitress, you put your cup upside.
Et si vous voulez que mon café là, si vous voulez connaître que vous parlez, et bien vous virez et ça pour le cabaret.
So sometimes you have to say, waitress, I want something to drink.
En plus fois vous pourrez vous contacter le vous dire même bon besoin pour moi.
In the book of Psalms.
Non, le livre des Psaumes.
I found a cup of God's cupboard that says, that He has a cup of salvation.
Moi trouvé une tasse et dans tasse ça, le Seigneur dit il y a une tasse de salut.
And in Psalms it says, what shall I render to the Lord? He gives me so much joy, what can I give Him?
Et il dit, qu'est-ce ça qu'on t'a baillé pour Dieu? Parce que bon Dieu bon, mais il fait tellement de bagailles pour moi-même.
And in Psalms it says, I will lift up my cup unto the Lord.
Et il dit, non seulement m'a levé ta prière devant le Seigneur.
Fill my cup, Lord.
Et il dit, remplis ta sac pour moi, Seigneur.
I confess my sin. And I want forgiveness.
Moi, confesser péché moi et moi demander mon Dieu pardon pour péché.
You are good and I am bad, but I want your grace and your mercy.
Ou bon et moi-même moi pas bon et moi besoin de grâce.
Father, give me victory over my sins and temptations and the devil.
Le Seigneur donne victoire sur péché moi, sur tentation et sur le diable.
Make the garden in my heart grow good fruit.
Que jardin qui n'a comme nom les grandit fruits, de bons fruits.
Prepare a place for me in heaven.
Préparez une place pour moi dans le ciel là.
Fill my cup with your special pitcher that has water where I will never thirst again.
Remplis tasse moi de l'eau qui a sorti dans pot là, avec une l'eau qui va jamais qui ne soit pas encore.
I found another cup.
Moi je vois une autre tasse.
A cup of suffering.
Tasse là, c'est une tasse de souffrance.
Do you remember those two boys that wanted to be important in the church, in the kingdom, and their mother came and said, I want good places for my boys.
Vous songez deux dans la Bible, au moment qui parle de Jésus, il dit qu'il y a deux petits garçons qui ont besoin de places spéciales pour eux dans le royaume.
You know what Jesus said?
Vous songez que ça Jésus te dit?
He said, can you drink the cup that I'm going to drink?
Et Jésus te dit, est-ce que vous êtes capable de boire de coupe ça que vous allez boire?
And Jesus said, if you follow me, you will drink from this cup. There will be difficulties.
Jésus dit, c'est sous moi pour pas boire dans tasse ça. Et tasse ça, c'est tasse qui va venir en pile difficulté, en pile problème, en pile souffrance.
Will you drink the cup that Jesus drank from?
Est-ce que vous-même, vous avez dans coupe ça que Jésus te boit, dans tasse ça que Jésus te boit?
Jesus saw the cross in the cup and he said, Father, no, let this cup pass from me. No cross, no service, no suffering.
Jésus-Christ était sur la croix, il te dit Seigneur que si tu es capable, fais tasse ça, passer loin.
But he said, nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done.
Mais dit cependant, c'est que volonté faite, que c'est pas volonté qui fait.
We must tell our families and friends
Nous devons
come to
dire,
church
les amis nous, famille nous,
and
qui viennent à l'église,
drink from the cup of salvation.
puis qu'on va boire dans la tasse de salut.
You might ask Roro, is there anything that I can do for Jesus or that Jesus can use me to do?
On va demander pasteur Moreau, est-ce que on bagage que je suis capable de faire pour Jésus ou bien est-ce que Jésus est capable comment Jésus est capable d'utiliser?
And maybe you'll say, no, I don't want to work like that.
Peut-être ou même tu vas dire ah m'pas que Jésus utilise.
But Jesus prayed, and you must pray.
Jésus t'a prié et vous-même également on doit prier.
Not my will, but thine be done.
Que c'est pas volonté qui fait, mais c'est volonté qui fait dans la vie.
I will serve you.
M'a servir. Est-ce que vous êtes content?
Après la mort du papa, moi, je voulais arriver pour montrer qu'à vivre avec moi, je cassé, être pas existé, le Seigneur t'avait placé dans son ciel avec lui. Avant que nous élèves, Père Gédéon, Charles, pour aider nous dans la prière pour envoyer sur nos cailloux, pour que cela puisse jouer ensemble avec nous. Tandis que tu vas lever, pour aller sur ce salut, devant le roi, le Seigneur.
Years ago, once upon a time, there was a pretty little girl who came walking down the aisle, and there was a young man waiting with a ring. And boy, have they made music. Beautiful. Roro, Aileen, and give me the names. Carl. Kimberly. And the last name?
Kendra.
Kendra. Beautiful. Love it.
Good.